Ticker symbol HD ticks and kicks off our trending tickers this morning. Home Depot announcing it's buying SRS Distribution. It's an $18.25 billion deal, its largest acquisition ever. The company saying the deal is set to close by the end of this fiscal year. You're taking a look at shares. They're up by about 0.25%. Okay, so not a ton of movement, but again, this is the company making the acquisition. But the fact that it is in positive territory still does signal that investors perhaps do like this deal and the additive that SRS Distribution can bring to it as well, because typically the company making the acquisition, you might see their shares moving lower after they announce such a deal of this size.
Yeah, that's very important to point out. And I think the reason for that is just because of why they are making this deal. The strategy behind it, similar to what we've heard Home Depot executives say on their most recent earnings calls. They're placing more of a focus here on their pro services side of their business, because right now about half of their business is from pros, half of their business is from the DIY customer, people like myself. But they're making a bigger bet on the pro segment, pushing further there. And this acquisition here of SRS Distribution, the roof supply company, for just around $18 billion, really will give them more of a footprint, greater exposure to that pro business, which they are looking to grow now for the quarters to come. Now, in the statement, they're saying that SRS is going to enable the company to extend its offering to residential specialty trade pros while also better serving renovators and remodelers. So they're looking at it as a win actually for both categories, but really the big beneficiary and where they will see, likely at least in terms of the immediate reaction from the street, where they will see this pay off at first is in that pro side of the business.
Yeah, look, I can ultimately really capitalize on what Home Depot's DIY to pro offering is when they finally start selling shipping containers to really satisfy some of my Pinterest board ambitions out there. The shipping container homes are amazing here, but I imagine that you're a pro DIYer as well out there. So
I wouldn't say pro. I've got some work to do, but
as long as you're putting effort forward.
I'm putting effort, slowly making progress.
Swaggy. Okay.
Hanging things in the house, you know.